JPC, JPC, out there, JPC, JPC. We must work to develop the country like a system. This is where the JPC will assist in. JPC, JPC, out there, JPC, JPC. More money in your pocket, more jobs for your friend with economic growth benefits never end. Yo, JPC, JPC, out JPC, out there.
Hi guys, I'm Vanessa.
Hi, I'm Tanil.
And I'm Jordan.
And we are your hosts for Productivity Vybz.
So last week we spoke about productivity and how it relates to organizations with the CTD of the Jamaica Productivity Centre guiding us through various questions, Mrs. Tamar Nelson. Today we'll be speaking about personal productivity and how we can develop this in Jamaica.
This week on this episode we have a special guest, Mr. Giovanni Simmons, a final year student at the University of the West Indies, currently majoring in international relations, doing a minor in Chinese, and he's the current CEAC for the AZ Preston Hall. Highly decorated, I would say.
You know?
Alright, so Mr. Simmons, in your opinion, what do you think personal productivity is?
Well, productivity in general is really a measure of input against output, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it really seeks to ascertain how much are we spending to produce what we have produced, right?
Yes.
So with personal productivity, I think it is really about maximizing our efficiency and how effective we are as individuals. So that is personal productivity for me.
That's cool. So with that, what do you think we can do as youth to increase productivity?
Well, first of all, one thing that I really think is crucial for any youth in order to improve their personal productivity is to ensure that you know what you're doing, right? And you like what you're doing. Because if you don't like what you're doing and if you don't have any clue about how to go about it, you don't do your research, then you'll not be as productive as you can be, right? So be passionate, right? Be motivated and ensure that you do your research.
Right.
So that's it for me.
So Mr. Simmons, I heard that you spoke about how we can find ways to increase personal productivity. How can we create a personal productivity system?
Well, a personal productivity system is really trying to balance all of your actions really, and to ensure that you can produce the maximum at your maximum efficiency, right?
Yeah.
So for me to create a personal productivity system, one thing that I would definitely go for is a budget and a timetable, right? So you can really monitor what you're doing, when you're doing it,
Yeah.
and how much of it you are actually doing, right? So you can get a sense of if what you're doing is actually making sense and if it is actually benefiting you in the long run and for temporary reasons.
So the JPC has in the past rolled out, or is currently rolling out a productivity club in schools, and they have so far had one established at Immaculate. But how do you feel about a productivity club in schools? How will it be beneficial to students?
Well, productivity club is really going to be, it's a great idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's something that we definitely need because without productivity then we can't hope to compete with other countries, right? We as a country, we want to elevate ourselves, right? And currently our productivity is seriously low, and it is that reason why people are so unhappy. They're saying that their money can't buy anything, right? So by having these clubs, educating the youth on what really is important, to get them to be more productive individuals, it will help the country in the long run. It will only be beneficial. It will help everyone to be on board with where we're trying to go as a country. So I think that it is absolutely important.
Alright, so using everything that you have said before, and we know that the JPC, Jamaica Productivity Centre, has training programs. They go into organizations and they train people. And they, as you said before, the productivity club in schools for youth. So other than that, what other training programs do you think could help us with personal productivity?
Well, aside from the clubs that exist now and will exist in the future, I think something that we can definitely look to is to have a critical thinking initiative, right? So something that we going into university students that we struggle with is critical reading and writing, right? That course is absolutely terrible
Oh,
for
great.
everyone that has to experience it, right? And I think it's because we lack the basic knowledge about what critical thinking really is. And in this modern day and age, we really need critical thinkers who can come up with innovative ideas so as to tackle modern problems, right? Because some of the issues that we had before in the past, they're not the issues that we have now. Currently, we have various issues that can only be solved with a new approach, right? So by having this initiative, helping our students, our young ones growing up to be more critical thinkers, more creative thinkers, right, will definitely be a key step towards achieving productivity.
Alright, well, let's say that they have achieved, like they've reached the highest form of their personal productivity or productivity on a whole. How does that, as an individual, how do you yourself impact a country's economy, in your opinion?
Well, productivity is, you can say that it is definitely, without productivity, a country cannot grow its economy, right? So
be progressive.
yes,
Yeah.
so having your individual contribution, while you may think that, hey, I'm just working for this amount of money, just paying my bills, I'm just trying to look out for my family, but it is really, everything really comes back together and to help build the country as a whole, right? So with personal productivity, increasing the productivity, when you look at countries like the Dominican Republic, for example, right, they have a 51% increase in their productivity over the last decade and so, right? We were struggling with our productivity growth. That's why our GDP is what, negative
0.03.
Yeah, that's absolutely atrocious. That can't be going on, right? So for us to compete with other Caribbean countries where the average GDP growth is about 2%, right? We're currently far off that. So in order for us to actually achieve or to compete with other Caribbean countries and other countries in the world, us as individuals, we need to come together to be more productive individuals so that we can help to boost the economy so that everyone can have more money in their pockets. Yes.
Well, you stated it in your answer before, but whose business, for emphasis, whose business is everybody's business?
And that's productivity, and that's what the JPC is about, right?
Yes. Well, we'd like to thank Mr. Giovanni Simmons for talking to us today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook, Twitter, and the Instagram accounts. So we have the link for our website down below, so remember, check out our website.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Later. Well, good.